Hey friends, welcome to my blog Sahla Parveen, and today I'm going to speak about a beautiful topic: how to learn something easily. When you want to implement something in your life, you have to actually learn and know about it and implement it. So many people say me that they listen to good videos, they read quite good books, but they are not able to learn something new. They are not able to implement those things into life. So one beautiful strategy I personally use in my life to implement something into my life is DIKW strategy. DIKW strategy. Okay, now what is it, DIKW? If you know, that is wonderful. If you don't know, please listen to me. Okay, D stands for data. Okay, so I will just explain it with an example. If you have a book in your hand, it is a data. Suppose you have a cooking recipe book. That is a data you have about the cooking recipes, right? That's a data. Book is a data. Now, when you read it becomes the information, DI. So when you read, supposed to make sambar, okay? When you're reading how to make a sambar, it becomes an information to you. What is information you're getting? These spices are the things I need to make. These are the ingredients that I need. These are the vegetables I need to make, and this much time it takes to cook sambar. Okay, this is the information. Now when you start making a sambar, okay, that's when the knowledge stage actually gets into. When you start making sambar only, you realize that when you make, that's not coming the exactly right the way it's written in the cooking book, or I'm not able to make it in the same way. So what I do, I call my friends, I call my parents or mom, and ask everyone how to make the sambar, take their ways, take their advice. First time it becomes a failure, second time it becomes failure, third time okay, then so that is a stage where actually you are getting the knowledge of how to make that thing. When you practically implement and see the things, you start actually learning, oh, this is the way how to make and all that. So when you actually learn how to properly to make a sambar, that is where you are having a knowledge. When you gain the knowledge of how to cook that specific dish, now that time you have the knowledge. Now what is the wisdom? Now wisdom is a stage you become expert in making sambar, where you are able to implement your own style, adding some new ingredient or reducing some ingredient or adding little more spices. When you have learned and become an expert of what you're doing, that is where you reach the stage of wisdom. So but most of the time what happens is, when people have a data in their hand itself, they think that they are in the stage of knowledge. Just having a book will not give you anything, will not make your life better. Like, if you have so much of book in your library, that's not going to increase the quality of your life. But when you're reading it, you are getting an information. Okay, this is how the things to be done, or this is how what's happening around the world. But when you try to get some knowledge from it and start implementing in your life, there you start seeing the real difference. Okay, so when you want to learn something, if you use this strategy, it becomes very easy to understand the concept and learn and implement it. And it is very important to repeatedly practice things to get it. That is what's happening in the stage of knowledge. Okay, like one day if I just tried making something and sambar didn't happen, and if I leave it, now again I just reach the stage of information, I'm not going forward to wisdom. And this happens for most of the people. When things are not working out, they just leave it there. But when things are not working out, you have to actually learn more and more from the people around you, or from the resources available, and to implement it, where you get the knowledge. And when you become an expert in it, you actually go to the next stage of reaching the stage of wisdom in doing the thing. So and also make sure that you repeatedly implement it. So if when I want to learn a new thing into my life, what I do is I repeatedly listen. Suppose if I am getting it from a YouTube video, I repeatedly listen to that every day till I feel that I have to do it in my life. So when you listen same thing every day, what happens is you slowly, your brain starts receiving, okay, I have to do this in your life. This is same as when you're listening to negative thoughts also. If you keep repeatedly listening to negative things, you start becoming negative. So it is very important, what you feed your mind, it is good or bad. What you feed becomes who you are. So Please do things in DIKW strategy. You will be able to learn so quickly, and you will see a much beautiful difference in your life. Okay, because when people message me, Sahla, I listen to your talks, but I'm not able to make a difference in my life, just by listening to my talks or anyone talks, it doesn't, or reading a book will not make a difference unless and until you repeatedly do it in your life till you become best in it and good at it. Okay, thank you so much. Love you all. I hope this information is very useful for you. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot.